on. Y'all's audio on. Someone say something.
Hey-o.
There we go. All right. Hi, welcome back. Last we left off, we were giving gifts of merriment and trying to make our way to out of East Haven and into it's not Care. It's I always love maps. I hate names. I know locations. I hate names. It's in the Discord. Rolling rolls. Code. General.
I'm not helpful for it tonight, sorry.
No, you're good.
Is it Brimchander? I remember that name for some reason.
There you are. There's my map. It is Brimchander. Yes, Brimchander. Bryn Shander.
Look at me. Taking notes.
Yes. So Bryn Shander has been is where we have arrived in the midst of a bunch of chaos. A dragon is has knocked out half of East Haven. Caer Dineval has been attacked. Caer Konig, Lonely Woods, and Tourmaline are definitely up next. But y'all have been able to get to Brinchander to hold up a little bit. Everyone's level 5. Everyone should be at full health. Yeah. Any questions as y'all are sledding down on various horses and 3 snow dogs heading to Bryn Shander? Its walls are in the periphery or like dotting the horizon as the small town becomes larger and larger into its actual village size.
As we're getting close to like civilian distance, I guess, from Brimchander, Nines will give like the signal to the goblins, so like probably like mask up so they don't freak people out.
What have they been able to grab to mask up properly?
I assume there were copious amounts of dead bodies in the last place that they could have just grabbed various scraps of clothes, and like that's what I picture is like a hood or some kind of cloth that makes like a hood and like what do you call it, like balaclava kind of thing over the face.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not super in depth. It's just like enough that hopefully they'll ask me the question.
All right, sounds good. Anybody else doing anything as we approach? And also give me 1 second. I want to put this on so I can't hear y'all right now. Sorry.
I do want. It was kind of implied, but I am donning my my new armor.
New armor. Nice. All right.
Have we just finished a long rest? When was the last time we did that?
The last time we did that was it at the cave. At the cave. Hold on, it's right here.
Fortress.
Fortress?
Yeah.
Sunblight.
There we go.
Hey, look at me. 2 for 2.
Tap 9's in for info tonight.
Tap 9's for trivia tonight.
Clearly the I don't know, the librarian of the party.
The learnt one.
I was trying to think of, I was like the bookkeepers. I was like,
I'm not a fan of books.
I got my list. That's enough writing for 9s.
Words, paper, that book. All right. Donning armor, getting your goblin cohorts that are all named, and you remember every single name, right?
Yeah. There's only 6 of them. There's Dasher, Dancer, Donner. It was Donner, Dasher, Prancer wasn't one of them. Comet, Rudolph was in there. Hold on, I got it written down.
All right. For everyone you don't remember, I killed them. No.
Yeah.
Stop trying to kill the goblins.
Yeah.
They are our friends.
They're gonna
Not
tell
Get
the
a heart
story.
attack.
Like they're the framing device.
Per your question, Steph. We will have time to rest when we get there. I just want the level 5 stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you, I mean, yeah, let me know if there's anything you need kind of questions on later. Do your best for this part of the what's it called, of this next part. We should be able to get into the start of combat today, but I'm not promising anything. But for sure, lay questions on me after the session. That way we can just kind of keep things moving.
Okay, and I may or may not like have to leave early depending on how long the session is, just because.
What is your cutoff? I want to see kind of where that's at. Like, how many hours do you have?
I have to be up in 7.5, and I want at least 5 hours of sleep.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll see where we're at. But if you need to go, tell us again, and then just dip out.
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, no worries. So, we are. Where are we? Making. You guys ride up to the gates of Bryn Shander. You see a bit of uneasiness and the weight of stress is on everybody's eyes. Less so here than it was back in East Haven, because that stress is, how am I going to get my life together, versus this is, what the hell are we going to do when this fucking thing gets here? What do y'all do? The guards stop you. Hey! Oh, no entry. We have to batten down the hatches, unfortunately.
Zach will speak up and say, I am from my tribe, and whatever elder I know the name of that might have been here before, you know, would like me to have entry.
You definitely know the speaker from East Haven. The speaker here, I don't think we barely touched East Haven. We just kind of dipped in and dipped out to get to elsewhere.
I'm figuring one of the like the elders from her tribe or her clan would
okay, that's
have a connection here.
Roll me some history.
Give me a second, I gotta figure it out.
No worries.
Did that roll?
Let me see.
Yeah, you're rolling in roll 20.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I wasn't hearing it, so 6.
An elder might be here for sure. The thing is, this guy does not look like the person in the know-how. So that's where it kind of stops you.
I would say that we come from French Shander, and we're looking to speak with the. I'm sorry, my words are all jumbled tonight. The speaker here to help.
Here, one moment, and he kind of gets frustrated and kind of walks away, and starts speaking to somebody in the back. Does anyone have? Everyone tossed all their Chardonnay, correct?
Correct.
Be?
I believe so. Yeah.
It was kind of a whole big deal.
Yeah.
Do we have any liars?
Do we have any liars? All right, just double checking.
Hold on. Oh, Adrian, do you want me to whisper it to you or just say
Yeah.
it?
Go ahead and whisper me something. He said, "No, I took it. I left everything there." Okay.
I left everything. Everybody left everything there.
Everybody left everything there. No one did anything silly. All right.
I'm gonna say I
Did you
threw my
just say
hand.
skibbity?
Skibbity?
It did sound like that.
I mean, I cut my own arm just to drop my Chardonnay.
And I appreciate that about you. That's what I
If there's one
appreciate
thing
you.
Rod can be depended on, it's for the fucking drama. Just like the drama of how he's looking at this guard haughtily from atop his high horse, because he has one now.
Nice.
Rocking a pretty cool set of armor, know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rocking some awesome ass enchanted armor.
Mm-hmm.
His glaive planted firmly on the ground with the point towards the damn gate, growling softly at the impudence of being made to wait. These heroes of the 10 towns. These hero of the 8 towns.
As y'all what's it called? Continue to wait. You hear the guy like, "Listen, we are in dire need of soldiers and capable. You can only enter if you're conscripted." Adrian doesn't know what conscripted is. I think he just like pulls them into the army. I don't know. Someone with knowledge.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's basically
what-
it.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like the draft, but without the lottery aspect of it.
Wait, isn't conscripted like forced and recruited like optional?
Yep.
Well, I mean,
it's pretty much.
There is a level of option in being conscripted.
It's you can go to
like
the dungeons.
all the Irish who fought basically from the Revolutionary War until World War II. They were conscripted. They had the option of joining the American Army. They had the option of getting back on the boat to Ireland too.
So essentially, it's either stay out here or come inside, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's go to war or go to jail, basically.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
What is this? Wrong voice. Now, what is this conscription for? I mean, you're looking for soldiers. Obviously, we're here to fight. We're here to fight this dragon that's rolling around. All right, we're understanding that this is the next spot. We're here to make our stand and defeat this thing through grit, determination, and some silly bullshit that the DM's gonna let me get away with.
What's the DM?
That last part was non-diegetic.
Hey, Rod. Maybe he's saying that you're not strong enough to be conscripted.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Weak.
I heard him exactly say those words that Cleo just said.
He
called you weak.
I will show you how strong I am as I hurl this kobold at you to open these damn gates.
No.
so we can
Here,
deal with this
just
dragon.
just sign the
Oh, you are
paperwork.
messed up now. I'm like as he like kind of like maybe leans down. I'm like I'm grabbing my hand so he can throw me at the guy.
Fastball
the
special.
whole time telling him how badly he's fucked up.
No, just sign the paper. Just sign the papers, okay? I didn't know you guys were like down to fight. Okay, sorry, my bad.
And I can't sign your papers. As you can see, I am already a member of an order. They kind of discourage me joining like multiple armies.
This is just like a short term. Once this is over, conscription over, okay?
Buddy, if you don't let us
Rod
in, it's going to
snatches,
be a
Rod
very
snatches
short
the paper
term.
out of his hand and he's looking over it, and then he like turns toward Zach. I can't read this.
Wait, what are you doing?
You kind of like you can kind of see that she smiles, but she's obviously still wearing her veil, and she says, "I wondered what you were doing with it." She'll take it from you.
It felt right in the moment.
Fair. And then she'll just look it over and see what it says.
This emergency conscription says that anyone that cannot assist in the fight will be harshly penalized later if this thing survives, due to the fact that all arms are necessary, and those who do not fight and they can fight will shouldn't be able to kind of prosper within the towns. And then like there's like small thing, disincluding any speaker that has no combat experience.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So like actual conscription paperwork. Now, I'm not actually suggesting that we do this. However, we do happen to have on call someone who is really great at contract law to make sure that we're not screwing ourselves over.
The legal eagle.
No, Asmodeus.
I don't
Let me
think
just
we
fax
have.
this over to our contract lawyer.
You just keep
I don't
your
think we have
info, just give
contact
him the
with them
secretary.
anymore.
He'll call you right back. Yeah, you're our top priority. Click.
Don't forget, you're my number one customer.
Wait, why are we dealing with the words and nonsense here? Throw me at him. I will knock him out. We will walk over his unconscious body. Problem solved.
Look, all right. I only got a couple shots at the dragon. If that doesn't work, I got to throw you at the dragon. So we got to save our arms and our tricks.
Look, that's why we knock him out. It's still secret if he can't tell us all.
There's other guards there. It's just not just the one. It's just this is the one that's talking to you. Just to give you, just giving you a heads up.
Thank you for giving me that mental picture. I changed nothing.
Okay. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. Okay.
In fact, if anything, I say that last part even louder to try to get other people's attention.
After Zach's read this, she kind of looks up and says, "This is quite unnecessary. You understand that, right?"
She's talking to me or them too?
Probably everybody.
Up at the guys, up at the guards.
Well, I mean, we don't. We were just told what to do. I'm sorry. We just said, hey, nobody's in unless they're able to fight. We don't want anybody, any vagrants or anyone, opportunist to potentially come in. And if we have their names, we could probably find them.
I'll give you my name, but I feel being conscripted is a bit overdone, considering that we are here to help you fight the dragon as it is, of our own free will.
Well, then what's the problem with signing the papers so my boss doesn't get mad at me?
I think I'm going to be a Karen here and say, well, your boss is going to be mad at you one way or another, but we need in. And ownership over us is not really the option that we like.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, shit.
With advantage.
Oh, can I help?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like,
yeah, there's already
just talking shit about beating
yeah. I know. Definitely advantage, but we'll see how this goes.
That's
like,
oh my god.
Oh, that's a 10. That's a 10 because it's advantage.
Oh my god.
With the
I'm
10, he's
just-
just go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just lamenting.
Visually, I'm just imagining like Zach glaring and like kobold and giant person like staring right behind her, like menacing,
Yeah, I mean, I see that too.
like in height order. All right, let me go get my commander.
We appreciate that. We'll wait here patiently.
Oh,
It's
we'll
good.
at least wait
Lie
here.
to him.
What? He starts walking away. A little bit more hurried.
Once he's out of earshot, Cleo will ask the group, "Hey, we could just like put a smiley face on the contract and give him fake names."
Cleo, it's more about the principle of the thing to me, to be honest.
What
To be fair, I
principle?
hadn't even considered a fake name.
A couple minutes pass by, and someone in like much better armor, a little bit more up straight. Who are y'all? What do y'all need? Y'all need to come in. You said you're willing to fight.
Willing to fight, but not constrict. Oh my god, I can't say the damn word.
Conscripted.
Don't want to be constricted by the conscription.
Exactly. We've already seen this dragon once and communicated with it. It came from Sunblight, and that's where we came from.
As we were chasing after it to do violence to it, but it
After
got away.
killing everybody there.
Nope.
Well,
What do you mean? Well, we killed all the bad guys.
Yeah, the
Leave with
dragon's
that.
minions. The dragon had a lot of scary minions.
All right.
And
Well, go ahead. Keep going.
Tell you what,
No,
you just waive this whole conscription thing. All right, you pay us a flat fee as bounty hunter, mercenary, whatever makes you feel better about yourself. We will organize the defense. We will mount our stand. We will kill this dragon and call it a day. I would say we have dragon meat for dinner tonight, but I don't think that thing's made out of actual meat.
The only thing that is actually interesting me is the information you have about this. We've had similar information from the speaker of East Haven. So things are lining up.
Yes.
You're not, saying anything out of hand. I'm just thinking right now that I could use you, but I'm not going to pay you.
are your he kind of like gesturing behind him to the guy who was like giving him lip earlier. Didn't get your name actually. Says pulling out his piece of papers.
He's not allowed to talk right now.
Oh no, well, we'll come back to you. Your name.
The guy that you're talking to is tight-lipped.
Okay.
It's a little bit more like him, just kind of his eyes darting towards the commander.
Look, if you're not interested in if you're not interested in us fighting this dragon, then that's fine. We will ride off to the next town. We will help them mount their defenses, and we will come and, after we kill the dragon, we will see what we can do for the survivors here.
There
We're
probably
here to
won't
help
be
you save your
survivors.
city.
And
Yeah.
also, I mean, the point I was trying to make is I'm sure your guards and everybody, they aren't doing this for charity. I'm sure you guys maybe give them a couple squares, a couple little coins, a little jing jangle.
Sorry, real fast. You said that we were gonna have time for a rest before the actual fight.
Mhm.
Cool. Cool. Rod is gonna misty step next to the captain of the guard and just stare him in the eye. Now, are you going to accept our help, or are we gonna have to move on?
I don't want you to go help another town because we need you here. I can understand that.
Dragon is coming. We can help you, or we can move along.
All right. Come with me. He kind of yells to the guards, "Open the gate!" Walks troops through.
He was on top of the wall, right?
The commander?
No, I thought he was
No.
out with us.
Who's down with you?
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
outside
Okay.
with us.
Yeah, you
Ah,
just like
yeah.
from the top of your horse to the right there,
Okay, all right. I thought
which
he
is
was on,
still
like, top of the wall, like-
intimidating.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
it's like like Troy. They like come out and like parlay in like the middle zone.
I'm going to do my produce flame in my hand,
Mhm.
and then when he next looks at me, I'm holding the flame in my hand and then holding the conscription paperwork over it to light it on fire, just so he can kind of see that like we're not doing this.
Yeah, I know. We're going inside.
Oh no, I didn't say anything. I was just like, making
Okay,
sure.
okay. He just looks at you. Yeah, I get it. He keeps walking. You passed many rows of houses. A lot of them are being boarded up, which, to be honest, doesn't know what that's going to do other than stop the potential shards flying further into the house. But people are on high alert. People are running around. People are panicking. There is a lot on the air. It's like, well, we'll go to the council. We'll talk, and we will decide where y'all need to go and where y'all best use your abilities. You see, every now and then a road, you'll see kind of like a militiaman, not anything geared up close to the guards. They barely have like a stick and stone tied to each other, and what is like a quarter of what a full set of like leather armor would be. Just like the chest piece and a pauldron of leather, and that's it. And you see them like those militiamen are much more larger numbers than the guards, and so they were like highly outnumbered and outclassed by what is to come.
What did you say they were armed with?
Just like spears.
Toothpicks.
Yeah, basically.
Rod kind of pinches the bridge of his nose as he looks at this, and he's like, "Where are your archers, your bowmen, your people who can shoot ranged weapons? You're dealing with a flying target. Before those spears even have a chance of being useful, you have to be able to bring it to the ground first. What were your plans on that?"
Well, we have our most skilled bowmen on the west gate. We're assuming from the speaker's chart that is the path in which it's going to be taking.
And how many bowmen do you think it will take to pull down a dragon out of the air?
200 more than I have.
At least you understand the predicament you're in.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fight, or we're not gonna lay down and take it. Fight or die is basically.
Or run. You could probably run.
To
Yeah, where are they
run
gonna run to?
run within these confines. East Haven's gone. No telling what Dugan's hole gonna hold up for. And then fucking Goodmead, they're lucky they're not next. They barely have walls. Targos and Bryn Jenner are going to be the next two things. It is smarter to hold up here, in my opinion, but I am biased because this is my hometown.
I have a crazy idea for you.
Shoot.
We've cleared Sunblight. There's no one left living there.
Yeah, but it's not going to fit this whole, this whole town.
Would fit quite a few people as temporary refuge.
You have to understand that it's not as easy as moving everybody back over there. People in East Haven have already come this way, and we're full up basically. And by the time we start heading that way, that thing's gonna be hot on our tails, and it's supposed to go back to that castle.
Did we see where the dragon could enter or exit?
Yeah, there's this whole chute that goes down. That if the what's it called if the elevator is all the way up or all the way down, a dragon can go down that shaft.
Okay.
He does make a good point. One of the biggest issues with any type of major warfare is the amount of refugees and wandering people. Like it's there is no good answer, and Sunblight is not, you know, a good answer.
We don't think that it's not a safer place, but the amount of people we have currently, it is definitely not a place we can go to at this time. And like you said, a couple people. We don't have a couple people. We have hundreds.
Well, so you give them all bows and you point them at the sky.
Let's hope they can actually pull it.
Look, if everybody shoots all at the same time, that's.
Yeah.
Have you seen a volley? Have you fought in a volley of arrow fire?
No.
It can be a very intimidating sight. A close second to a cavalry charge, with the only exception that the only indication that the arrows are coming is that suddenly it's not quite as bright as it used to be. And then all of a sudden things are falling all around you. Like,
you think we can do that with 30 bows?
Well, okay, if you only got 30 bows, that's part of the problem. But
that's the issue for sure.
Rod, what is the build time on something such as a trebuchet?
Let's see. What can I roll for that?
Does Rod know what a trebuchet is? It's a fancy word.
So I would say Rod knows what a trebuchet is. Because I would say Rod has an idea of siege tactics and warfare, though he has never really been in the planning circle until now. The problem is,
what do you know it by the grunt name though? Like the fancy.
Well, no. The problem is that I think Rod's concept would be more along the lines of, we're gonna do a history check if that's okay with you, DM.
I'm fine with that.
Oh shit, 16.
Nice.
That was with my -2.
Yep.
Yeah, so Now here's the problem. Like, do I know how long it takes to build a trebuchet?
Takes a long ass fucking time unless
Yeah,
somebody
no,
was already started.
it is it's not a fast process, and like if we had somebody who knew what they were doing, if we had a couple people who knew what they were doing, we have enough laborers that we could potentially try to get something up in the next like day or two. But unless the good captain here is familiar with siege warfare, then I fear that we don't have anybody with the know-how to be able to direct the efforts in any type of efficient fashion. Uh, besides that, siege or trebuchets are definitely more better for things like walls and something not moving. Unless you could make something that blows up in the air when it gets shot.
Well, well, instead of something explosive like that, me and the boys were working on something to try to bring it down to our level, make it easier to whack on. And Nines kind of has like Donner and like Dasher come over and like showed like the little like grappling hook arrows they were like trying to make to try to like what if I mean I like the archer idea, like trying to get everybody with a bow and arrow pointing at the sky. Well, we had everybody with a bow and arrow pointing at the sky with some little hooks and ropes, like kind of just the whole town yanks this thing down. Then we went a lot. A little team effort, probably take this thing out quick.
I mean, I think that might be one of our better chances. Um, just we would have to get we'd have to get several of the hooks in, and we would have to have like everybody on the ropes.
Or is there? We're DM by the way. We're walking in through the town, right? I
Yeah.
think so. We're beyond the wall. Okay. Is it pretty much like the buildings and the structures? Is anything like multi-storied, or is it all like pretty primitive? Because and just to help you out, what I'm thinking of is trying to see if there's like a spot in town, like if we could bring this thing down just with like the ropes and stuff. Maybe we could set up a building to like further collapse in on it, like a whole little like kaiju battle plan, take it out thing.
Yeah. Um, there's a few, but they're like in a certain district. You understand what I'm saying? But they're not going to be.
Uh,
So, like a rich person's house would be multi-storied versus everyone else's that are just single story and almost squalor living.
DM, I was already coming in to buy. You don't have to sell this to me that hard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, nines will kind of point out this, like, yeah, I mean, maybe we can like bring it down, and we can knock, you know, something over on top of it further. Just keep it on the ground, like you're pointing out, Rod. If we can keep this thing out of the sky and on the ground, I mean, our numbers going to start adding up on it.
I think our first concern should be, I think this is a great idea and we should go further with it. But I think we have to consider that even if we had 50 archers, we don't have enough manpower to pull it down. What if we were able to anchor the ropes that we tie to the arrows? Because then, like, that adds that weight and will help us with not letting it fly away. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, but most of these archers aren't going to be as uniquely uh, accurate with arrows that have lines connected to them. I mean, if we start now, they get a day of practice.
Yeah, but we don't really need those people, really. I mean, the people we need are the ones who can hit the thing. If they're, you know, it's all distracted by all the little buzzing noise around it. It makes it easy for the one who can actually hit the thing. And everyone can play the part.
Okay.
By the way, are we talking to the speaker? Or are we just talking still to
No,
the guy?
I was waiting for a lull to say that we're at the we've been walking a while. I was wanting to say like we're at the hall.
I do love the image of like we are so self-absorbed just as adventurers that like we've completely ignored any introductions that have happened and now are just turning to face the people in front of us. Like,
Yeah, we just walk into
join
the hall
in.
and walk up to the map and are like, okay, yeah, here. Hey, where did you say those people? Okay, excuse me, who the hell are you? I'm actually the one in charge here. Yeah, sure you are. So like I was saying.
Oh, what the heck? So yeah, you enter a hall where a speaker are kind of like, much like you said, looking over maps and are trying to get things all situated. You see that the town hall is near the center of town, and it's like almost a 3-story building with like a bell tower and everything. And as you enter, you see that there's like a bunch of people just kind of running around trying to get things out. Like, hey, like they, as one person is running out the door, knocks into somebody's shoulder and just kind of like trips a little bit and just keeps running off without even a "I'm sorry" or anything. He walks up to the table and he goes, speakers, we have some folk here. And the East Haven speaker goes, "Oh, welcome. I'm glad that you made it back in time. We're gonna need everyone we have." And then kind of goes back into planning with the other speaker.
I would like to look at the maps and see if I can figure out what they already have planned.
Got you. He kind of like, you see that within the circle of Bryn Shander, and let me just drop you this map. It's from Reddit, so don't be mad at me. Just kidding. Where art thou? Chekhov's Bell Tower. There's a map of Bryn Shander, and we are at the town hall.
Where is this map?
Oh, it's in the Discord. Sorry.
Oh, you're making my life difficult.
Can I do it inside this? No, that did not work.
Yeah, the best part is it's inside Discord, but it's a link to go to Reddit.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the link? I'm sorry.
Do you want me to just DM it to you directly?
If you just tell me what channel I can click on it.
VC chat.
Okay. Well, that's why I couldn't see it. Other people talked. Oh, this is not a small town. Okay.
No.
She's big.
Yeah, no, Bryn Shander's a decent sized place.
Yeah.
So currently, if you're looking at the map, they have a lot of like little archer figures near the north gate. But it kind of scoots over to like from north to west. So it just seems like it kind of from like 12 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, there's like archers kind of stationed over there. You see a little guardsmen on the east gate. They're kind of spread out for now. But you see that there is a lot of the kind of refuge are kind of people that are been pushed to the south side of the town. We got mostly evacuated, but some people we just can't evacuate everybody into that area because it's just so crowded. and they seem to be like they want to hold the gate, but they know that it's just a height advantage, but it's just gonna suck because it's a fucking flying dragon. But they're just kind of lost at what they have capability wise currently.
All right, we tell them to do everything that we told the captain to do, and then we prepare for the battle.
All right. They say, "Yes, sir, Captain." Um,
I like these guys.
Time to recruit them.
yeah. Listen, I need y'all to roll me. They like some of the things that they've told you, the things that like collapsing something on them, knocking it down, the arrows. It's just going to take time and skill in order to help some of those people out. So, I want y'all all will get 3 rolls. It can be the same roll. You just got to kind of like tell me what you're doing and justify it essentially. And how you're going to increase the capabilities of defense, offense, or strategy in order to assist within the next day. This will be your downtime. This will be when you get your spells back, but this will be also how you potentially teach them or direct them or assist in building things of that nature. You each have 3 rolls.
Rod is going to go to the conscripts with the bows, and we're gonna have a classic. We're gonna have a classic little military training montage. He's gonna stand before me. He's gonna jam the butt of his glaive into the ground, holding onto it tightly. All right, Bryn Shanders, let's get down to business to defeat that dragon. And
let's get down to biz.
Yes, exactly. And we're gonna use a little bit of intimidation. So since I'm assuming we're just using like we're looking at our roles and whatnot as basically how well the thing did. I'd like to use intimidation because uh, after all, education is accomplished through repetition and trauma, and we don't have time for repetition. And I would also like to roll a roll. I know it sounds weird. I'd like to roll an attack with the bow, but like as demonstration.
Okay, I'm down with that.
That's gonna be 2 of my rolls, and then I will save my 3rd one for how if there's something else that we need to do as a group. So intimidation coming up first. It's only a 9, and then longbow is what is that? A nat 20?
It looks like it.
Outstanding. So didn't exactly succeed in scaring them the way that I wanted to, but damn was my
aim true,
damn was my demonstration perfect.
Oh yeah,
as well as the rest of my teaching mastery. If only I'd rolled that nat 20 on the roll on the dragon though, but we still got time.
We'll see how it goes. All right. Who else?
So that's pretty much how Rod spends his day.
All right, sounds good. Who's next?
Nines will assist with some of the demolition / construction work, the bell tower.
All right.
And Nines will assist by helping He's gonna basically help weaken the support of the structure. Scoring is the term we use in the industry, so that'll be nice and easy to knock down when we hit it on the day. So I don't know if maybe we got like an architect type who's running around with us, and he'll point it out. But whenever they make that determination, Nines will take his mallet and he's gonna, knock some
Sense into it.
weakness.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll listen, follow when it's told to.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely carpenters and builders kind of assisting in this project. Yeah, what are you gonna roll for that one?
Let's see. I guess since I'll just go ahead and use my fancy 2024 abilities, I will rage when I do this, and this will be just a strength check. If you allow it to be probably out of like maybe survival or just like I said, I'm just like someone's telling me where to whack something, and I'm gonna whack it as hard as I can.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, cool. Nice. 20. So 23.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
No proficiency.
Very good. Very hitting those beams, trying to make sure everything's right and crunchy for when it needs to crunch.
All right. My second one, my idea was more probably towards the end of the night when, because I think we're planning on fighting this thing tomorrow. So there's probably going to be people kind of in all like, worried about the battle. Right? Nines is going to try to like carouse, like try to basically ramp kind of people up into, he's just going to use his charisma to try to get people, not thinking about death and shit, but like how awesome it's going to be when we kill a fucking dragon, and you tell people about that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, and then if you'll allow, I will do again. Let's see, 'cause I think I can just do this as long as I can rage. And I'll also do it through like primal knowledge, but I'll be like intimidating people, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, cool. That's good. That one's gonna be an 8.
What was it?
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Death still lurks their mind, unfortunately.
I think everyone is thoroughly inspired. Mission accomplished. Nines is mine.
Pat yourself on the back. You did it.
Yeah. And then everyone's just like dead-eyed stares. And then Nines, being the scamp he is, he's gonna case the town for after the battle. I want to see if I can find some fancy stuff.
After the battle?
Yeah.
You're already thinking after the battle?
Yeah, but I'll also say we'll make this make sense in the present tense too. Maybe there's like a merchant who either is left town or is still here. And they have a thing that they're like maybe not wanting people to know about because maybe it's fancy and expensive, but maybe it'll help us. So yeah, maybe leftover hidden treasures. But yeah, Nines is already like
you're like you're casing the shopping district in case it gets damaged for potential goods.
Either we in here in Nines' mind, we either live and kill the dragon or he dies and comes back, because that's what happens when he dies.
Okay, sounds good.
What do you want? I guess perception. Yeah, we'll do it with that, right?
Yeah.
I've just been rolling strength. Are any of my skills actually better than that? Yeah, it is. I'm worried about when we fight the dragon rod because I just rolled a 20 again. 24.
All right.
There's like I'm sure we're in Lake Town. There's like a arrow dragon slaying just like laying around.
We'll see. Yeah, this was the case it. So once the battle's over, I'll let you know.
No, I'm doing this now.
Oh, I know you're casing it, but I'll let you know once we all kind of roll everything out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the goblins are all helping people make arrows.
Okay, sounds good. Who is next?
I've got kind of a stretch.
All right.
I'll talk to probably the captain guy. He probably knows. So I've got an idea, but not sure how much how much gunpowder do y'all have?
Like for cannons?
For what now?
Like you said,
You don't have cannons?
like black powder?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a bit, but usually it's just for like some of the fishermen just use it to just throw sticks of dynamite down. But I mean, we have it such a low supply that it's not that numerous. Very niche
So you wouldn't
stuff.
mind if I borrowed some?
Yeah, go ahead, head up to the Hooked Knucklehead. Some of them might have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just had an idea because fighting the dragon is cool and all, and dropping a bell tower on it is whatever. This town is huge.
Yeah.
So there's really no telling which direction it's going to come from. So if we're on the other side of town, we're kind of screwed because we're going to have to go all the way over there. So I thought that if I was able to create a big enough of a distraction to catch its interest, it might go towards that direction. That way we could plan a trap towards there or whatever we're doing.
So something to lure it.
Yeah. And there's one thing I can do. It's grab some attention. If I could just have some of that gunpowder, maybe I could make some fireworks or something.
Fireworks?
Oh, yeah.
I sure hope it does.
Well, me too. But if I could just have a little bit, I think I could create quite a distraction.
All right. Well, yeah. You head over to the Hooked Knucklehead. He just kind of gives you like this, like a little bit of a pass kind of thing. Actually, give me a charisma check first for it.
Right. Persuasion or what?
Yes.
That was my persuasion +5. That's not very good. 11?
He gives you a little thing for like maybe like a fistful. I don't know if that's enough for you, but
okay, so 1 firework problem. It'll work.
All right. What else you got going on?
That was kind of my big plan.
Okay.
It's a bit kamut now. I guess I could, if we're actually doing like because we need one more roll thing, right?
2 more.
Oh shit. I could put on a show. The morale. The idea of a dragon coming by and potentially slaughtering everybody isn't exactly a great thing. I wouldn't mind putting on a little show. If I could find a little stage to sit on. I mean, not an actual stage, but
What are you gonna roll? Entertainment?
Performance.
Performance? Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna guidance this as well. Oh. 16. 20. That would be a 30.
What?
Yes. My performance is plus 10. I rolled a 16 and I rolled a 4 on guidance.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Cool.
I think morale's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, you put on a show. I'll describe it later once we get everyone's rolls down.
No clown shit going down.
Hey, Mimu. We have to do a third roll, right?
That's true.
I was wondering if Zach and Mimu could work together to get people to help, like, get, like, stuff stocked for, like, medicine or, like, bandages. Like, if we could work together on that.
Well, that's a mighty fine idea. I don't know nothing about medicine,
Yes, but you'd
I
still
can
have
help.
to roll separately.
That's fine.
Well, you're quite good at stuff like that. But I don't mind helping you.
Unless you had something else that you wanted to do.
Well, I got my show later, so I'm going to be real busy. But
Well, maybe with your and I's charisma together, we can convince people to start stocking up on, getting bandages ready and getting
yes.
herbal remedies prepared.
What's your persuasion?
My persuasion? Oh, it's a 1.
All right, I've got a 5. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Unless anybody else has an idea. I'm really dying to do. I will roll this one. And
Do you want me to roll persuasion as well, or could I roll medicine?
You roll medicine.
that's a good idea.
Cool.
Ooh. So who's helping who in this situation?
Well, you both have to roll separately, so we
Yeah,
can get
separate
3 rolls together through all of y'all.
Good. That is a 16.
All right.
So you convince people to do the work, and then I can direct them on what to do.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
Awesome.
All right. 2 more from Zach.
So I would like to. Did I do that? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That's not what I meant to do. I want to find the hunters, the trappers, the ones that like end up going out and they're trying to, they're hunting for food or like they're doing that kind of work, and I want to try and get them to work together to come up with a solution to try to pull the dragon down, to ground the dragon.
All right. What are you going to roll for that?
I'm going to roll survival with it. 26.
Oh, yeah. You convince them.
Cool. So work with them to try to come up with a solution for, like, yeah, we're going to use the archers and everyone to try to latch on, but we got to find a way to get him grounded.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of want to use my perception, but I'm not quite sure how. I guess pulling some of the guards that are maybe up on the walls and talking to them about what to look for, and coming up with like making sure that they have a system for like alerting people and making sure that we know as soon as possible when the dragon is in sight.
All right.
Is perception good for that one?
Yes. That'll be fine. Yes.
16 for that.
All right, 16. Awesome. Okay. Cleo, and I think Rod has one more too. But you wanted to do that last, right?
Yeah, I got one more.
No worries. Just double checking.
Is everybody else gone?
No, we're waiting. We need Cleo.
Yeah. So I was really racking my brain to figure out what Cleo can do. But also, I haven't really finished her spell list yet in terms of like above table character sheet thing, because I was still figuring out how to, you know, read through the new spells or updated spells or whatever. But I'm just assuming that she's familiarizing herself with her magic because lots of new spells to toy with now that she decided she won't be frontlining as much anymore. And in terms of roles, I don't know. Maybe some sort of like intelligence check to like see if like she can figure out improvements to the overall strategy of the town, the party. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, 1 second. So is that like 3 intelligence rolls, or I don't know.
Just do one, and then we'll see how it goes.
That's just not the best, but an 11.
All right, yeah. You help out with strategy. Does anyone want to assist Cleo in any ideas? And also, Cleo, they might want to know what your higher abilities are.
Higher abilities? Sorry.
Yeah, so your intelligence was a +5, so any of your skills would have assisted there, right? Or like intelligence. What is intelligence based? What arcana? No, that's wisdom. History? Is that intelligence?
History is intelligence.
Gotcha.
So is it arcana?
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
In nature.
In nature. Thank you.
Religion.
I mean, I believe I have expertise in Arcana with the new rules, but
yes.
I don't know how more magic is going to help me when I don't know what spells I have. Sorry.
Well, we can just say that you practice that within your own self. And
Okay,
in doing so, like, writing arcane sigils in front of individuals, showing off some sort of prowess within your realm in front of people would allow them to feel like, oh, we have a mage on our hand. We have someone that knows the arts here. They're far and few between. So having someone within that practice could bring up morale. So yeah, roll an arcana check.
I mean, we also figured out this is a magical construct, right?
Yeah. It's magically. So, it's definitely not made of meet.
Yeah,
Would I be able
like,
to deduce like weaknesses or something?
I would say. I'm trying to think. No, because you would have to like be able more in tune with Chardalyn, but you might be able to kind of figure out a spell that could pierce or make brittle Chardalyn, things like that.
if only we knew Shatter.
Yeah.
Wait, shatter. Like the level 1 spell?
Yeah, the force damage that does double on like rigid structures.
Hmm. I mean, I could technically pick that up, but that feels kind of meta, you know?
Well, roll Arcana real quick and see if you pick it up.
Okay. My modifier is not correct, so I'm just gonna roll a flat d20. That's a 12 plus a 5 plus a 6, so 23.
23. Okay. Yeah.
And I lied, it doesn't do double. It's just the creature has disadvantage on the saving throws.
You learned that.
Ooh.
You learned that.
Okay.
For 3d8 thunder damage.
Oh, it's only 3d8. Oh man.
That's level 1 though, right?
No, it's a level 2.
Level 2.
It's a
Okay.
level 2
Wait,
spell.
what? Did they rework it? It's not. I swear, Shatter. Maybe I'm
No,
thinking
Shatter's always been a level 2.
Okay, I'm thinking of something else then. And
You got one more.
sorry. I'll try to come up with a good idea. If Steel, you want to go first?
I can narrate up until when Steel wants to go, if that gives you enough time before then.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I mean, really, the only other thing that I can think of doing, so nines, nines went and weakened the bell tower, so that'll be easier to bring down, right?
Right.
So we need to get it to the bell tower, which sounds like some trickery and deception, to kind of like bait it to the area. So I would like to. I'm gonna roll deception, to try to help create the incentive.
Gotcha.
And that will be 11.
All right.
And that'll be my last roll.
Got it. All right. We have the archers being trained, the men's morale trying to be roused, the lookouts being taught from someone who's more in tune with the land and nature of it versus those who just confine themselves within walls. We have someone who puts on a really good fucking show. And the act before it was okay. You got a couple cheers, a pity clap, unfortunately. And you have everyone just kind of working together, trying to figure out what's best for this town. I'm going to real quickly add some stuff up. Okay. Da, da, da. didn't catch Mimu's last roll.
I think it was a 16.
Okay.
Yes.
And Cleo. Cleo, what is your last roll? What do you have left? What can you think of?
Wait, how much time do we have before
You've got the whole
what we
day.
expect the fight to?
Sometime tomorrow.
And like, do I have access to the third level spells that I will be getting at level 5?
For the sake of the story, yes.
Okay, here's a thought. There's that one spell.
Which one?
I don't know if they changed it in the 24 PHB, but the Glyph of Warding.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make like, oh, I don't know, like some glyphs that are like, can you use beneficial spells? Hold on. Targets the creature that triggered the glyph if the spell. What if I like? I could probably only make one of them, but I don't know if I roll good on Arcana. Can I make multiple where I just create like glyphs of warding of like the haste spell and like pass it around to like people? It's like a book club, you know, with like the books. If you open it, you get hasted.
Explosive room spell glyph.
Although it would only last a minute once they open the book, but
third level or lower in glyph by casting as part of creating glyph. Okay, so it has to be a third level. You have haste.
Isn't that like an expensive spell? I forget.
I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. 200 incense powdered diamonds worth at least 200 GP, which the spell is consumed.
I didn't read that. Okay, never mind. How rich is this town?
we did just get like a bunch of weird shit, right? A lot of money.
Yeah, you have stuff. I don't know if it's been melted down for coin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's enough for 200. That seems pretty expensive.
What do you mean?
There goes my idea.
There was a, what was that? You guys had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like definitely over 2,000, right?
I thought.
No, we have money.
We have a lot.
And the only one who has any any need of money is Rod, because his armor costs 1 gold every time he wants to cast shield on himself.
I mean, I also use 1 gold per fight too, because I open up with the missiles myself. But also, wait, above table, is haste a good spell? Do we want to use that as? Because I only learned 2 third level spells, I think, and I don't know, like if that's good enough.
Is that concentration?
Yeah, but the glyph I think negates it in terms of like I don't need to use concentration if it's through the glyph. I'm pretty sure.
If the spell requires concentration, it lasts until the end of its full duration. It's a very last before it says higher level.
Wait, does that mean I need to concentrate on the spell once the glyph triggers?
I think no, then it would just last the entire duration.
Yeah. Yep, it just lasts the entire duration.
That's actually not that bad. Until we all get started on the same turn.
That's the thing. I was originally gonna pick up Glyph anyways, because I figured I can pull some weird like missile shenanigan with that later, but I just don't know if like haste is the most like, you know, like useful spell against the dragon. Like sure you get like more speed, a little bit of AC and an extra attack, but fly might be better, right? Or
So haste, in general, haste is a great spell because +2 AC is nothing to sneeze at, and it's extra action, not extra attack. So technically, if somebody has like the extra attack, an extra attack, then they get 2 additional you're because the extra attack is part of the attack action. So you go from 2 to 4 attacks around that person.
but
So
fly can give you 60 feet of fly speed.
Mm-hmm,
You can maybe go like up to the dragon. Like imagine Nines flying towards the dragon and grappling it, and then like making it fall down.
Yes, but that's a concentration, and if that drops, so does whoever's fucking flying.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know. That's why I was looking through the spell list, but I just hadn't decided.
now, now here's the thing. Like if you're looking for spells to help out, like Earthbind.
Hold up, I've never heard of this. Let me look it up.
It's like literally for like
it's
flying creatures. It grounds them basically.
Yeah.
Gonna be picking that up.
Magical energy loop around the creature must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed is reduced to 0.
I will say we do have a druid, so we have on-demand access to that.
Yeah. Druid wizards can also cast it.
Yeah.
And it's only level 2.
That sounds pretty good.
But
I mean, if we both do it, then we have a higher chance of success.
Okay. I'm starting to like this. Wait, so it feels kind of meta to like choose a spell knowing the fight above table, but like can it be like a inspiration type thing where I roll the arcana to like,
well,
you know,
I'm gonna say
we also know that
we also know the fight below table too. Like we know we're fighting a dragon.
Yep.
That is going to be flying
for a while.
It could be you and I work together, and we come up like we remember that we know of this, and so maybe we practice and we figure out how to do it.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
And that could be flavor for you because I can just prepare it.
Okay. Awesome.
Or maybe I know how to do it and then I'm teaching you how to do it.
That could also work.
Because remember, the last time we played, we spent like a good portion of time figuring out how we were going to bring down the dragon. So you know, any additional means, like, because we got the grappling hooks, we got Rod who's going to try to thunderously smite it. Earthbind would work. So if both of you do Earthbind, that's like 4 shots in a round that we have to get the dragon on the ground.
Okay, then I'll do the Earthbind. Yeah. Wait, did I need to roll for it or something?
Roll me Arcana again.
Or okay. Was learning it from Zach not enough?
Oh, you do it. I just want to know how inspiring it is. What, it's +11, right?
Can Zach be helping me?
No. What's your plus for that? It's plus.
Yeah, plus 11. I'll pop one of my rerolls if allowed.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Roll 20 hates me, I guess. It's two fives.
Okay. Okay.
Did you
I rolled a 23 last time.
Did you add your stats to it?
Yes, it's 5 plus 11 because he's got expertise with Arcana.
The character sheet's not updated, so I just rolled the die.
All right. Here we are with our final scores. Yay.
We're being graded.
Y'all needed to make. Wait, there's 5 of y'all, right? There's 5 of y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all needed to make 250, and y'all made 250.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Híjole.
Close? Oh, it wasn't even close.
It was close by. Oh yeah, 725. Yeah, you guys were over by 14.
Woohoo!
So yeah. Ooh. Even with that low roll. All right, y'all are able to make this town what I'm going to call one level above what it was going to be. Whatever destruction it was supposed to cause, it's not completely going to do it, but it's going to assist in any damage that it says in the book that the citizens are going to do. It's going to help with the casualties, and it's going to help with how fast you guys probably take this thing down. And then your own actions within that realm. Does anybody want to kind of do anything before we kind of discuss or we kind of intro into the next day?
I've got something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I will walk up to Cleo, and I'll take off my little tiny magician's top hat, and I'll like stuff my arm real deep inside, like impossibly deep. And I'm kind of like finagling a little bit, trying to get something out. And I pull out a little gift box, and I hand it to you, and I say, I just wanted to get you something. I don't have enough stuff to get something for everybody, but to be honest, I wouldn't be here without you guys. You saved my life, and I feel like I gotta pay it back by sticking around and not letting a dragon kill everybody and stuff, but this feels a bit more personal. So I hope you enjoy it.
Aw, thanks. Cleo will take it from me and rapidly, like, I don't know, unravel, open.
So what you see is a baseball cap that is multicolored, and affixed to the top of it is this little thing that sort of spins around as the cold winter air blows. It spins around. It is a propeller hat. I will link to you what it actually does. That is your gift. But I've always had this. It was sort of something I had when I first started performing. So I figured I should give it to you. Maybe it'll bring you some luck, like it's brought me.
Oh, this is really cool. She's gonna put it on and spin the propeller just for fun, not actually using the levitate spell, but
Let's hope we don't die tomorrow.
I hope so too.
All right.
Look, all I I know is because we can't do it tonight, I'm getting drunk tomorrow. So
Well,
we have that to look forward to.
You can probably drink tonight, because if you die tomorrow, then you won't be able to drink tomorrow.
No hangover if you die.
You never want to go into a fight with a hangover, and I'm not. And you always have something to look forward to before a battle. All right, always have something to look forward to. All right, I'm getting drunk tomorrow, and I'm gonna make a questionable decision, and that's gonna be that. All right, that's what's gonna happen after the battle.
Okay, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Zach has something that she wants to do before we go to bed.
Okay.
Probably after she's helped Cleo learn Earthvine, she will ask, you once used an like a spirit animal to send a message back to, what was the town? One of the towns. Is that something that you can just do all the time?
Hmm.
Is that a yes?
Wait, was that directed at me?
Yes.
In regards to your familiar that flies.
Yeah, looks towards the sky at the DM. Can I do that every time I want?
I mean, it's fine familiar, right? As long as it doesn't
Okay.
disappear or die, you can do it whenever. If it dies, he has to pay some money. I think it's like 15 to reuse the spell, if I'm not mistaken. I remember there's a small amount of cost when I kept killing Joseph's familiar.
like 10 gold or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to. It's the brazier is like the big sticking point.
Yep.
Okay. I guess you're planning
Yes.
you're planning on using them tomorrow, correct?
Not necessarily. Did you have something in mind?
Maybe we shouldn't. I was just gonna see if it was possible to send a message home.
Yeah. Where's that?
Not in the 10 towns. And she'll kind of describe it, and it's fairly far away.
Yeah, it's kind of. Where you're originally from, like northwest. I mean, nothing too crazy. A little bit over what was done prior. Maybe like a time and a half.
Okay. I just don't want to take away your opportunity to use your familiar in the fight if that is an option for you.
Well, wait, just as a clarification, I have Hockey, who's my familiar, but also I have the Mimic, right? But that's not from the spell. That's like its own separate
Yeah,
thing.
Mimic is a yeah. That thing dies, it dies.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got the Mimic. We can send Hockey over to your hometown, you know?
Cool. She'll hand you a folded scrap of paper that she found with a little message to her family.
Yep. And I don't know, summons the familiar and mentally transmit the location. and send it off.
Sorry, what? Did we already say Hockey would be able to be back in time for the fight?
Nope.
Nope.
Were you Zach? Were you doing this privately, or was this like with the group?
I mean, you probably could have overheard.
All right. Before Hockey flies off, Rod would like to. Look, I understand.
Yes.
Your Hockey has been very beneficial in several fights, just flying around and distracting things. I don't know if we want to. I don't know if we want to lose that opportunity. But like there are ways to make sure that your letter gets to your family. And it's I can make sure that it gets there. Basically, I was going to
Oh,
use
really?
my because I have the criminal background. I am able to I'm able to find underground contacts who will transmit messages for me. Part of my background.
Oh,
We've used it once or twice in the campaign, but
Well, Zach, would you want to go with that route?
yeah, that's fine.
okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. And then tells Hockey to pass the message over to Rod.
All right. Rod will take the message, and he'll start looking around at some of the conscripts hanging around, looking for that certain je ne sais quoi that denotes a contact. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
And he points at the one with the shifty eyes, the same that the
Hey,
DM are
it's
making in his.
me. It's me with the shifty eyes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, come here.
Hi, hello, it's me. Mm-hmm. I'm here.
All right.
Are you sure this guy is as reliable as Hockey?
I'm super reliable.
This guy's going to be reliable,
Mm-hmm.
and Rod's going to place his hand on Shifty Eye's shoulder.
Yes, it's me, Shifty Eye.
With a little squeeze, and he's gonna.
Ooh, thank you.
He's gonna. I'm assuming Rod is taller than him.
Yeah, I'm kind of hunched over. Shifty Eyes.
Yeah, so Rod is going to as he leans down, he's going to apply enough pressure to twist Shifty Eyes so that like he's looking up.
Oh, hello there.
All right.
My eyes are wide open now.
Yes, check it out. All right. I have a very important letter that you're going to take, and you're not going to read it. Because I know you're not going to stick around for this fight.
I hate fighting.
It will be best for you if you don't have to do it. All right. You're going to take this letter and the instructions on delivery, and you're going to take it down to what's the closest? Because you said your family's not in the 10 towns.
That's right. They're like south of the Giants.
All right.
We never came up with a name for the village.
No.
Community. So we're going off of vague details just because we never created them.
Yes.
So you're going to take this letter and you're going to deliver it to the people indicated at the place indicated.
Yes.
Okay.
Shifty eye me. I got this. Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm gonna.
Cleo's a little sus. Can she just roll insight before Shifty Eyes leaves?
Yeah. Roll insight on me.
I have no idea what my bonus is. Nat 13.
Oh yeah, this guy, he's kind of shifty. But that just might be his eyes.
Now.
Oh, I think it's a +1.
14. You're mad creepy. I'm trying to be mad creepy, man.
Is he getting more suspicious with the +1?
No. He just looks funny. Listen, me. They said that I have to fight or I go to jail. Can you toss me over this wall? And we'll call it even. And I'll do your little deed.
Look, not only will I throw you over this wall,
Mm-hmm.
I will even give you 5 gold to ensure the safe delivery of this letter.
Hey,
Okay?
5 gold's
was gonna
5
say-
gold. You know what I'm saying?
This is very important to me. All right. So, you're gonna make sure that this gets to the right people.
Of course.
All right. Because do you know who I am? Have you heard the stories about me?
No, man. I
You
just
haven't heard
got.
the story.
Tell
You
me.
haven't heard the stories.
Tell me the
You haven't heard
story.
the stories about the half-orc paladin, who's been the half-orc paladin of Kelemvor, god of death, who's been trying to seek, vengeance for the wrongs in an attempt to atone for his own past.
Now I have.
Yes. All right.
I'll talk
Now.
about you all over the place.
Yes.
I'll let
Now
people
I have
know.
faith in you. I have faith in you
Hey, thanks.
because we are not defined by our eyes.
Right. My disability isn't actually define me, you know?
So Rod's
Wait,
gonna.
what
They will
disability?
feed you and make sure that you are cared for when you arrive, especially with a note like that.
So Rod's gonna hand him the letter and the 5 gold. All right, you ready? And then he's gonna pick them up and he's gonna throw them.
I'm gonna enhance ability on him so that way he has advantage on, I forget which one it is at the moment. So that way he has the strength to throw him over.
All right.
All right. So first, so advantage on that.
Yes.
All right. So first roll was an 18, and second roll was a 25.
Wish I could roll like that.
I can't roll like that in combat, so I don't know what you're concerned about.
It's 11. Make a wish.
So as he flies over the wall, Rod looks over at Cleo and goes, "Hey, look, kind of flies like hockey."
Ah, yeah, you're right.
All right.
Zach will nod at you, Rod, and say thank you. I hope.
It'll get there.
DM.
Yeah. What's up?
One last question
That's fair.
before the next day. Do I have enough like capital on hand to cast glyph at least once?
You tell me what you're selling. You have a lot of loot.
I'm not the best tracker of loot, but I'll sell something.
What the fuck is this?
What kind of
just said I
glyphs
had
can
a
you?
question.
Oh wait, didn't we wait,
There's-
Zach, can I just borrow a diamond? Didn't you like have a bunch of diamonds from prior?
Nope. I didn't find any.
Fuck. Oh, I forgot. Okay, oops. Shit.
I have this coin though. Kidding.
If you go to loot, there is like so much shit in here. There's a gold mask. There's a
Oh.
silver. There's 8 obsidian eyes. The silver chalice. Yeah.
Gold. What is NGP again?
And never gonna punch. I don't. Non-gold pieces.
That N is important.
So like platinum pieces?
Maybe that.
I'll look it up again later. But I think that's how much the amber headdress set is.
Yeah.
Ah, never mind. It's okay. No glyph needed.
Yeah.
But I think I found a spell to use after once the dragon is down. So look forward to it.
Awesome. All right. We have JJ with a what?
First off, did I see anything casing the place that would be, relevant to the fight ahead of time, or?
There is a like when you're casing the place. That was your 24, your 30 or no? That was your 24, right?
24, yeah, that'd be correct.
Casing around some places, you found some like obsidian, like ice hooks for like climbers. That was in some sort of like old hunter's kind of like over his fire with his pelts and his heads and his trophies. He had these 2 cross sickles of like things they used to kind of climb up, assisting in climbing.
Okay. Just I'll play devil's advocate. Since it sounds like they'd help me climb up a bell tower if I have to. Anybody garden said ice hooks?
Did you say garden? What?
Garden.
Oh, no, just someone's home.
Oh, okay. I don't know, my mic messed up. Yeah, I guess I'll swipe them for the fight ahead.
All right. You enter what, through the window, through the front door of this place?
Oh, I mean, I'm here. We don't need to make it like a big thing. I thought it was just kind of
Are
like
you
I
trying to
see it.
climb up somewhere?
I'm just trying to figure out. You just like walking into this guy's house?
I guess I see it through the windows. Does it look like anybody's home, or?
Nope. Doesn't look like anybody's home.
I'll just try the front door.
All right. Opens up.
I will sneak inside, quiet like.
All right.
And proceed to 5-finger discount the obsidian hooks from above the mantelpiece. And I will leave 1 gold coin on the mantelpiece.
All right. Sounds good.
And I will mumble something along the lines of, may Timora's blessings be upon you, for she has blessed me with this find.
All right. Sounds good.
And then just like some housekeeping. Nines will, like, after he's done like the carousing and obviously done a great job inspiring the people he was trying to inspire. He does this kind of nightly ritual of he goes off kind of by himself and he brings out the silver pieces of things he's gotten with the ruby, and he kind of repeats the names and then kind of puts them all away.
All right, sounds good. Anything else?
Before we officially take a long rest, we have 2 magic items unaccounted for. We have a Puafwe, which is a cloak of elven kind. Would anybody like that? It requires attunement.
What's it do?
Advantage on wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage. You have advantage on stealth checks.
If nobody else wants it, nines might be inclined to be interested in something like that.
I mean, I still have disadvantage on stealth rolls, so that'll put me at just straight stealth.
Does require attunement.
If you want it, you can have it, Rod.
Yes, unless there's a more stealthy type, then yes.
It's nothing. I'm wanting to roll you over.
Yeah.
We also
Yeah,
have
take it.
the Wand of Web, which also requires attunement. I was
Oh,
kind of
really?
looking at that.
Dude, Wanda Web's a fun one.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. I think you should take it if you're interested in it. You'd probably have a lot of fun with it.
Anyone else?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
When you spoke up, I lost desire in it.
But I think that's everything else is just money stuff from Milan.
Oh, do I have anything? Does anyone want? Let's see. No, I don't think any of this is relevant.
Did I manage to identify all of our loots? Is this to the extent that we know, or
I do believe so. There's nothing that I can recall that wasn't magical that I didn't kind of hint at.
Are you saying you could do some stuff like that? Because there is the blue gem that I have, which we don't like. We have some ideas about what it does, but we don't know for sure what it does.
That was one that.
yeah, I have identified. Pass it over.
Well, yeah, I mean, like maybe I'll hold on to it, but mainly because and Nine shows you like his scarred hand that still has like the like frostbitten rune that left onto his hand. Like this thing is majorly cold, so I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm pretty sure I have to touch it to identify it, though.
Be careful.
Where are
like
y'all
said,
when you do this?
Hopefully somewhere
Oh,
private.
Yeah, where in private?
Oh, I found a house that's like not occupied. We should go there. There's a nice fireplace.
Okay.
It's actually, I haven't told you guys this, but I am from here. I have realized this over the time that we have spent apart while we were doing things today. I have found my home, refound my home. Let me take you all there, he says.
Oh, do you have family here?
I don't think so. No, I don't believe so. But maybe we'll discover that together as we explore the rest of my house.
Automatically, Zach is not convinced, and she's wondering. She wants to roll insight on you.
Okay, I like this here.
I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know either, but I just want to try to beat you. What's my modifier? Oh, I don't get the position. 18.
Oh,
What
do I believe you?
He's like,
Yeah, I leave it. I rolled 18.
you squint, and you're like, this doesn't feel right. But I cannot tell if he's lying. But if there's a house, we probably need to figure it out.
Cleo doesn't doubt you. She's gonna take your word for it and follow.
Zach won't say anything, but she's definitely questioning you.
I just telling the whole story. Like, I realized that this epiphany, the grain, it spoke to me, and as I was walking through, it was like the house was leading me through it, discovering more about myself every day. Like, oh, it's not this key. It's
You were going through homes?
through the streets of homes. Like I was going back in time. I was struck with this sense of nostalgia. And it led me here to my home. Just with the flourish as he opens the door.
Wow, it looks very cozy.
Is this
Thank
one of
you.
the big houses or one of the smaller
It's a
ones?
big house.
It looks really spacious.
I appreciate the feng shui of the airflow, and the place. He says he hops up onto the medium-sized human chair.
Do you even know what feng shui is?
Of course. Why would I use a word that I don't know the meaning of? Do you not know what feng shui means?
No, that's why I asked. What does it mean?
Oh, well, I will tell you. It is a word of exuberance, and he just starts going off on just, a bullshit tangent.
I
And
see, I see.
when was the last time you were here? It seems rather clean.
Well, as you can tell by the spaciousness of this place and how nice it is, I clearly have people who've been taking care of it for me.
I'm playing still.
Wow, you must be rich.
Well, rich in spirit. I mean, rocks and things that people trade. Keeps a roof over the head.
Nines, roll me a d20.
What do you want me to roll?
Just a flat d20.
3.
You wanted low. Okay. You continue.
Oh, so is that why you wanted me to check out that blue gem thing?
Well, that's why I wanted to bring everybody here so we could have a nice rest away from things. But yes, here. You said you were talking about knowing what things do. Here, I will give this to you temporarily to do the thing.
I need like 5 to 10 minutes to like study it though, and like if you have like a place with decent lighting so I can like look at it in some more detail. She's
I
typed
will.
ritual casting identified.
I will put a fire in the hearth here for you guests. Yeah, like I said, have the time you want. Be careful. It hurt my hand when I touched it, so be careful.
Yep.
All right. You unravel this blue stone. And to touch, it's not hurting you. It is very cold though. But currently it seems fine. It's like holding an ice cube. So your hand kind of gets stuck every now and then. That you have to just make sure that you have a light touch and you keep moving, because if you hold on to it too long, it starts to kind of fuse to your skin.
Does it start melting in front of the fire?
Nope.
Okay, well, still identifying it.
Could I cast guidance
Yeah,
on Cleo?
sure thing.
Oh, thanks, Zach.
Yeah. And I'll stay by just in case something happens.
All right. Zach, roll me a d20. You want high? Okay. You hear a door open from the second story. Hello? Hello?
Hello, she calls out.
Hello? Hi, who's here?
Oh wait, let me go attend to and not like
That must be the butler or something.
bolt upstairs.
Okay, you bolt
Or
upstairs.
Oh, of course.
And you see this little old lady.
a maid.
Nines, what do you say? Hello? Is that
Hello.
you? Is that you, Rupert?
It is me. We are here. I am here. I am Rupert.
Oh, talk to me with respect, young man.
Is anyone else around?
I don't know. You ran upstairs.
Zach has followed you. Zach has absolutely followed you.
You hear Nines like start to do something. Just feel your presence. Like, God damn it, under his breath.
You a swift smack to your head. Be careful. No language like that. Rupert.
We wouldn't dream of that, would we,
No.
Nine?
Oh,
not at all, Grandma.
who's this young lady?
Ah, Gran, I take it.
You weren't supposed to meet her like this. That's not what the plan was. You were supposed to wait till tomorrow. This is a tree.
Oh.
Let's get you back to
Tree. Her name's what? Tree.
Her name's not important right now.
No.
Let's just get
Hey,
you
and
back.
smacks you again on the top of the head. No.
Damn it.
Zach steps forward and takes her hands like very gently and says, "Good evening, I'm Zach. Nice to meet you. Who are you?"
Oh, I'm this one's very young grandmother.
You're his grandmother. Oh, wonderful to meet you.
Yes.
Isn't she a sweetheart?
I like her quite a bit.
Well, Rupert never really brings anybody home. It's always work. You understand?
Oh, you know me, Grandma.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, Rupert is quite an interesting character, isn't he?
Why did you help me too much? You know what? My legs, they get a little they ache with pain with the weather. I can come back to my room. Just here, hold my hand. Oh, you have such soft hands. I don't know what Rupert's done. He just rubbed himself on a tree. It just feels so scaly. You need to do more lotion, son.
How about I help you back to your room?
Thank you.
And Zach will help her back to her room and tuck her back into bed or
Oh,
whatever.
wow. You'll be great with children.
I do have 2 children. 3 children, excuse me.
3 children with Rupert?
No, with my own husband.
I'm so Then who are you and Rupert?
Rupert and I are just friends. We have
Oh,
been working
my
together.
apologies. I had
I'm sure
so
he'll
much
find
hope.
someone.
He's not bringing anyone over.
Zach,
Well,
you're
hopefully
stressing
someday.
Grandma with all these
I'm stressing
questions.
Grandma.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
stressing Grandma.
you are
Mm.
stressing
Rupert,
Grandma.
you need to get a girlfriend or something to adopt a kid with a partner at this point. I don't care.
You're stressing Grandma
Yes,
and
Rupert.
me now.
Yes, Rupert. Find a partner and children.
Grandma doesn't care if you're gay anymore. You just get kids. A real thing my grandma told me.
Oh my goodness.
Grandma doesn't really, you know, we don't really need to get into that right now. All right. Zach, settle Grandma down. You're exciting her too much by starting a lot of confusing things that bring more questions.
I don't have anything that would help
I
calm
punched
her.
Grandma in the head. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll just help tuck her in and then
She's very nice. Do come back. You were so nice. Much more kinder than Rupert.
absolutely, I will be back to visit. And like I've just got this big grin on my face and I keep side eyeing Nines.
Glaring daggers at you.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
Well, hold on.
Where's Rupert's partner?
What?
One of Grandma, just some friends from work came over. You weren't supposed to wake up. He shoots a look at Zach. This is why I don't bring people over. You all worry Grandma so much. You stress her poor heart out.
Me, I stress her.
The
Good
royal
night, Grandma, and we'll shut the door so that way we're not like fighting in front of her. Yes, Rupert, maybe it's time for you to explain a few things.
Maybe. After you. Down the stairs, back to our compatriots. Work associates.
She has a big grin on her face and she happily leads the way.
I'm gonna let her get halfway down the stairs and I'm gonna hit her in the back of the head with one of my snowballs.
All right.
And then just like dash home at the bottom of the stairs, like that. Huh? Well, yeah.
I won't do anything because I'm not gonna fight you. But I could send a swarm of bugs at you, but I won't.
Please don't do it in Grandma's house. All right.
So when we get back with everyone, Zach will just kind of like bounce in like very happily and be like, "So friends, apparently our dear compatriot Rupert has a story to tell us."
Who the fuck is Rupert?
I thought you were called Nines.
My grandmother refers to me by a pet name. This is something that should only be really shared in private. Thank you for prying into our family business, Zachary, where you were not wanted. Thank you very much. No more further questions. Thank you.
Whatever you say, Rupadoop.
Perhaps we can use Rupert for a better nickname, like Ruby.
Aw, Ruby's a cute name.
Much better than Nines.
there's a lot of chaos that goes around in a dragon battle, and it'll be a real shame for something to happen.
To who?
I don't know. Me. Just like grabbing his like one of the things of bead he's got, just starting to just like you see him like because some of you met him at like the tavern when he was like running around messing with people, and you see him kind of like going through a lot of stuff in his head, like shit he wants to say, and he's normally a pretty run his mouth type. Nines is like chewing on his words during this whole thing.
Sorry.
So, Rupert, where do we sleep?
No reaction. To Cleo goes, Cleo, how about the fancy thing you found?
Yeah. Here's what I discovered. Camera points to DM.
Yeah. Hi, it's me, Dan.
Exposition.
Nines, as soon as you ask that question, Cleo gets a sharp pain in her hand. As soon as she's done identifying. And just at the very tip of where that pain is coming from, it's like a little tiny ice crystal. It's like lodged on the tip of your finger.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yep, hot potato. Well, cold potato, but hot potato. There.
You find out that this has the capability to create a instant fortress.
Sorry.
But in doing so will cause a lot of power to be drawn into this world.
You said power?
Yeah, magic power, and causing kind of like essentially you summon this thing and it becomes it manifests in this world. It's causing more of this kind of similar cold that is going on to kind of emanate further from this area.
Okay. Ruby, Nines, whatever, it'll make an ice fortress that'll make it like, like a frozen wonderland around it.
9. Thank you. Like,
If Nines goes to grabs that ruby.
oh, it's already in his hand. Yeah, like I was just trying to think of the analogy. Like it's in my head, but I can't. Anyways, but yeah, he's immediately grabbing it back.
Zach is not sure she wants that, so she will cast infestation at you and say, no, back off, hold on, we gotta talk about this.
No, finders keepers. We already had this conversation. What are you doing? Let's hold on. You just cast something. What's going on here? Because if you're gonna get handsy, I'll get violent too.
Using this on the tablet sucks. Hold on.
You already had your chance. We had this whole conversation long ago, lady. Come on.
Yeah, but we didn't know what it did.
I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying. Fire Remorse is a bitch.
You cause a cloud of mites, fleas, or other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see with range. The need to succeed on a con save, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction. that it can move. And its speed is at least 5 feet.
Okay, but I can still grab it then. I'll just move somewhere else.
I'm trying to do this before you grab it.
I'm a barbarian. You think some ants are gonna bother me from grabbing something I want?
Fail a con save, you have to move away.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop me from grabbing something. I'm already right there. I'm within 5 feet of it.
DM to decide.
I'm gonna let Nines grab it.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Yeah, you want the con save now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what my con save is. Hold on.
Hey, you
You
already,
should
you
just
already.
do your spell DC, right?
Using this on a tablet has been like torturous.
What is it? A plus proficiency?
Plus your score, wisdom.
It's probably like 13.
Oh yeah,
or
plus
something.
spellcasting modifier. Did our proficiency go up?
With 5? I think
Proficiency
it went up with
is
4.
My proficiency says 3.
For level
and then my wisdom is
5?
5.
Oh, it depends who you are.
4 begins at level 9, I believe.
Really? 9?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought it was earlier.
Okay, so it's what plus my proficiency and spell modifier?
8.
10?
8.
8?
8.
Okay. So 16.
Yeah, I could have said it was a lot of time. I rolled like, let's see, I think an 8. So 5 feet in a random direction. And I will rage. 16. So that means. Your magic emits distracting flashing lights. Any attack that hits an opponent gives them disadvantage on concentration checks to maintain a concentration on a spell. Alright. And then I'll hold. I'm gonna hold an attack if somebody tries to grab at me. I'm gonna push them away.
Alright.
Zach is gonna say we can't use that. That's gonna make this all this issue with this coldness worse.
And you see like Nines is like, cause he's fucking raging. He's like, yeah, next time words first. And he'll keep the rage up through this, and he'll be like, that wasn't the plan. You didn't need to throw insects at me.
Fine. But you could calm down as well, Ruby.
I just got it fucking, and like I'll be like smashing the goddamn things while the strobe lights are going and everything.
Alright.
Yeah, so Cleo's passing the magic ice palace crystal to the raging kobold.
Well, the Raging
already
Kobold
has it.
grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Cleo, that was a smart decision. Thank you, though.
Limited trust with you. And she's pointing at you, Nines.
One of us has attacked people who were friends, and one of us hasn't. One of us uses the word. Zach.
You have been so aggressive with me the whole time. Of course I have doubts with you.
Of course. You're all Miss Goody Goody all the time. What's your problem with me?
My problem with you, you're the one that has the problem with me.
Not from where I'm standing. I was the one who swung at somebody first.
You were so mad at me when I mentally spoke to you. I was just trying to help you not drown, and you freaked out on me and have been off with me since.
You see Nine's bristle when you bring that up a little bit. All of you kind of do, probably. And he goes, going into somebody's mind without their permission is really stepping over some bounds. And especially with me. I know you don't know my history or anything, and that you stepped on a nerve, but you did.
I was literally trying to save your life.
I appreciate that. I don't appreciate things imposing on my mind, he says, like kind of tapping the mask of his skull.
All I can do is talk to you mentally. That's it.
You don't ask permission, you come right in, just like he did. Just like all those wizards do. I don't need people in my head.
I
Everybody
couldn't
else.
exactly ask permission when we were underwater.
You see him kind of like mutter stuff more under his breath. Kind of like, of course, you know, you wouldn't see any problems with it. None of you types do. You know, you just barge in. You know. Uh,
I don't know what happened with you, and I'm sorry that something bad happened, but this is the natural way that my people communicate with each other.
I guess Nine's kind of like ramping him up a little bit, so he's kind of more like, excuse me, um, you, he probably starts saying things along the lines of, you know, that's what he did, you know, that's what all those types do. They weasel into your mind, but you know, he starts to allude to a a a bad situation that he had been in, where like someone not only without but against his consent would invade his mind.
Hearing this, Zach will get down on her knees and then sit on her feet behind her and put her hands in her lap and say, Nines, I don't know what happened. I'm not a wizard. I'm a druid. And this isn't even something I can do as a druid. I wasn't there. I didn't do that to you. Really, all I can do is speak in someone else's mind as far as the mental stuff goes.
He kind of looks at you with like, and I picture, you know, we're probably at the end of like a minute. The rage is starting to kind of like leave his eye, but like, or you know, he's starting to like not hyperventilate as much, but you can still kind of see the fire in his eyes. And starts to like maybe ramp up to start to like really berate you, and then he kind of like lets it out and just goes, just stay out of my head and don't use your words.
Haven't I been doing that already?
No, that's what brought this whole thing up. Instead of talking, when we found out what that thing did, you just started acting. Why didn't you just say anything to me? Why would you think that I'm just going to start doing stuff with this thing?
Because you're impulsive. I never
From
know
where
what
I'm
you're going to do.
standing, you were the impulsive one. Just, I appreciate you didn't mean bad in both cases. And I don't do that with many people, he says. So I forgive you, but please, just use your words. And please, he says, not like hard lining it, but like soft lining it, being like, Just stay out of my head.
What do y'all do?
Just stares at you, and you can hear her like she has like a heavy sigh, and then she just turns around, like walks off.
Anything from Nines?
Silence, looks thirsty. What are y'all looking at?
I was
Rod's not looking at shit. Rod's in the corner fucking flipping his hood up and down as he's getting used to his new clothes.
Cleo was
Awesome.
definitely staring at the conversation, but immediately turns to look at Rod doing whatever Rod's doing.
What's Mimmu doing?
He's probably prepping for his show. He's just like very head focused on like he's got to tear everyone up now, including you guys.
I love it.
No, Rod will look over at Nine-Stone and go, "Hey, dude, look, I get it, but at the same time, fucking, we're all here for each other, all right? Now, end of the day, I got your back. I know you got mine. We're gonna fucking kill a dragon tomorrow, and it's gonna be badass. And that's the thing you gotta fucking focus on right now."
Looks at you, and Nine is like a wordy guy. But he just kind of looks at you, sighs, and just doesn't really say anything, and kind of like,
Oh no, don't do that.
nope, goes to stew by the fire in his thoughts.
Bro, I'm in a very sensitive space right now. Don't fucking make Nines mad at Rod.
No, he's not. This is, what's the word? Heroes got to be, there's got to be drama. There's got to be drama. There we go.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I gotta be the hero tomorrow and save Nines.
Yeah, and that's when we have the big reconciliation.
Hell yeah. All right, and that's where we'll end it then. All right. Thank you all for listening. You all have a good night.